everyone. Welcome back to Rich and Sarah Idaho. We are a family who are just starting out here in Idaho. We are living in the Treasure Valley, and this will be our first fall here in Idaho, and I am so excited about crisp and cool weather. And so today I'm sharing some ideas of how you can cozy up your home for your family. Ideas like making something yummy to drink, a warm treat that's a home-baked cooked treat in the oven. So stick around today as I share some of these fun ideas with you. When I'm trying to get cozy in my home, the first thing I do is I light a candle. And then, as you can see, it's starting to become kind of evening here. The boys are outside coloring and just being creative while they enjoy the sunset. And then I'm going to head on into my schoolroom. I wanted to show this to you, but just adding a little bit of fall foliage. And do you guys remember that little picket fence that I got the other day at the Goodwill? There it is. And I'm going to make our own little pumpkin patch in our schoolroom once I get over to Target to grab some pumpkins. But I try to surround myself and my home with things that make us feel warm in our hearts. I want my children to have memories of good smells, good scenes, good food and warm food in their tummies when they think of fall and being home. So I've often wondered, what is this phenomenon? Why do we as humans love to make bread? And so I did a little research on it, and what I found out is that it's actually watching dough rise and shape shift that triggers pleasure centers in our brains, while the smell of freshly baked bread instigates a pavilion response through cultivated memories of the past, core memories of the past. And according to food scientists at different universities, it sparks familiar and cozy feelings from our childhood, which is, I know, why I love to bake bread. So oftentimes I wonder, what is it that's so intriguing to you all? Do you agree? Is this why you love to bake bread too? So I think in fact, I know this is why I want these same memories for my own children, which is why I find it important to bake bread and to make cinnamon rolls. And that's exactly what I'm doing here. I'm baking a pumpkin cinnamon roll loaf. Always make 2 loaves of bread. So I make one to be like treat kind of bread, like this one, this cinnamon pumpkin swirl bread. And then I make another one that's a regular like dinner everyday sandwich bread. So on this one, all I did was I took a little bit of pumpkin puree, I added cinnamon and sugar with a little bit of pumpkin spice, and I just rolled it out. And then of course, after it rose and everything, and then I'm gonna kind of just fold it up here. Fold in the sides. It almost looks like a big burrito. And then I'm just making a loaf. I'm gonna let it sit for another 30 minutes to rise, and then I'm gonna bake it for about 35 minutes at 350 degrees. This bread comes out so yummy, so amazing, so gooey. Your kids will love it, your whole family will love it, and it's sure to warm your heart and soul. And then it's time to make something cozy in the crock pot, because what fall cozy day would be complete without making something in your crock pot? I love using my slow cooker, you guys. I use it almost too much, maybe 2-3 times a week. So I'm just making a little bit of Great Northern beans here. I'm gonna add some potatoes probably at the very end of it. I'm adding some garlic. I'm adding some pepper and onion blend. I love this from Walmart, this like mix of them. And then I'm just gonna let it simmer, you guys, on low for like 7 hours. I may serve this over, I'm trying to think, maybe over rice, maybe with some potatoes, maybe just as a side tonight. But I had the beans and I wanted to get them used because I can use them throughout the week with several different meals. And here you have it. And then my house smells so yummy right now. So like I said, some of the scents of fall don't just have to be your candles. They can also be the scents of food baking, your crock pot. Crock pot is a great way because it usually cooks for 6, 7, 8 hours, and your house smells beautiful. This just made my whole day yesterday, you guys. My very sweet friend and neighbor, Carrie, if you're watching, thank you so much. You're so sweet. She got all these books for me, these homeschool books that she passed along to me, and I am so excited to start adding them to our routine. We start our homeschool this coming week, you guys. Our school year starts, and I'll be sharing so much of that with you, but these are just like a gold mine and a wealth of information. So thank you so much, Carrie. So that is all for today, friends. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog, and I so look forward to seeing you all back here tomorrow. Thank you for all of your comments and emails and love and support. And as always, we'll look forward to another day tomorrow.